Hi, and welcome to Monday Product Update. Today we're going to be talking about ITIN loans, and they can be a little tricky, but with an expert loan officer that has done a handful of them, they can be easy. So ITIN stands for Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, and an ITIN number is usually given to a person that doesn't have a social security number in order to report their taxes. So anybody that is in the United States that doesn't have a social security number and they want to report their income to the IRS needs to have one of these. For ITIN loans, they are normally used for borrowers that don't have a current citizenship status or resident status. So we have to look at alternate financing. This means that we're going to be going by a specific investor or broker in order to originate the loan. So for ITIN, the main requirements are going to be to have at least 2 credit scores in 2 credit bureaus and to have 2 accounts that are active for at least 12 months. So when we're talking to our borrowers that let you know that don't have a social, they have an ITIN, you want to make sure that they have open accounts with that ITIN number, that they have had at least 12 months with those accounts open and they have been using it to create a revolving credit line. You also want to make sure that they have 2 years with their ITIN number and 2 years of employment, whether that is W-2s, 1099, self-employed, sometimes they can have a corporation. We want to have 2 years. Another important thing is that the down payment is currently at a minimum of 20%. We're hoping that there are programs that come up again with only a 10% down payment, but today we are at 20%. So we want to make sure that those funds for the down payment and also the closing costs are in their bank account for at least 60 days. So they need to be seasoned. Overall, when we're looking at ITIN loans, they're going to be a little bit more complicated and they can take a little longer to establish and get an approval letter. So my biggest recommendation is to send them over. If you get a client that has an ITIN but they are driven and motivated to buy a house, we can help them from the very beginning of establishing the ITIN number, establishing credit lines, to getting into a home. We have successfully closed several ITIN loans and we are excited to continue helping our clients. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. We have different programs, like I said, W-2, 1099, S Corporation, LLC, and we can also do a bank statement loan. So if we have a client that doesn't show that income with the IRS, doesn't show that income in pay stubs, but you see it on their bank statement, we can do either a 12 or 24-month bank statement with ITIN. It requires a higher down payment of 25%. And rates are not that bad. They're going to be pretty standard to what we're seeing on the market, so it's a great opportunity. Stay tuned for the next Monday update.